If you feel lost lately, know this: you're not broken. Your old goals don't excite you anymore. Your routines feel hollow. When you look in the mirror, you barely recognize the person staring back. There's a reason for that. You're between identities. The old version of you no longer fits, and the new one hasn't formed yet. At some point, the version of you that worked, that knew exactly how to move forward, stops working. Not because you failed, not because you made a mistake, because you outgrew it. The identity you built to survive, to be accepted, to succeed, it starts to feel tight, restrictive, like wearing clothes to sizes too small. The habits that once pushed you forward now feel mechanical, disconnected. The goals that gave you direction start to feel empty, as if they belong to someone else entirely. And when this happens, your mind panics. What's wrong with me? Why don't I want what I wanted before? Why do I feel so disconnected from my own life? But here's what you need to understand. This confusion isn't a problem to solve, it's a signal. The old identity is dissolving, and that feels unsettling because the ego depends on labels to feel stable. Who you are, what you do, what you're becoming. When those labels fade, the ego reacts as if it's dying even though nothing is actually wrong. That's why this phase feels terrifying. You feel empty, ungrounded, like you're floating through life without direction. Your mind hates this. It can't control it, can't define it, so it tries to fill the silence with noise, overthinking, self-judgment, endless analysis of what went wrong. But the emptiness you're feeling isn't absence, it's space, and that space is necessary. We're taught that stillness means stagnation, that if nothing is happening, something must be wrong. But look at nature. Seeds grow in darkness, wounds heal in rest, clarity forms in silence. The deepest transformations happen quietly, out of sight. This in-between phase isn't a pause, it isn't failure. It's recalibration, a realignment happening beneath the surface. You're not meant to rush through it or force answers. You're meant to feel it fully, to let it unfold. That means sitting with uncertainty instead of running from it. The hardest part: not knowing what comes next. Your mind desperately wants clarity, a plan, a new identity to hold on to. But awareness doesn't work that way. It can't be forced into neat boxes. This space is asking you to stop becoming and start being. Not to define yourself through labels and roles, but to experience yourself directly. You don't need to find your purpose right now. You don't need a new identity to replace the old one. What you need is presence. Because what you truly are was never an identity to begin with. When the roles fall away, when the goals lose their grip, when the stories you tell yourself finally quiet down, something remains. That something isn't empty. It isn't broken. It's aware. Calm beneath the noise. Still beneath the constant movement of thought. This is the part of you that doesn't need to prove anything or become anything to be whole. This moment isn't the end of you. It's the beginning of living without pretending. So don't rush to replace the old identity. Don't force clarity before it's ready. Slow down. Reduce the noise. Spend time in silence. Notice what feels true without effort. Trust that clarity returns when the noise settles. It always does. You're not lost, you're becoming.